offense, tell them not appreciate that stadium and our fans. So once again, incredible turnout, incredible noise when we needed it. So I'd like to thank Buckeye Nation. And also, I realized I just heard some stats at the second half, and they only had the ball 7 minutes or something like that.
Correct.
And our offensive line, really, because that was a heck of a team. I knew going into it was going to be a physical team. The defensive line is outstanding, and one of the leading Russian teams in Russian defenses. So our offense, I really was pleased with our performance. We dropped it back on first down more than we probably have in one game, more than we have in probably a year and a half. So that's showing that we have much more confidence in our receivers than we ever have, and certainly our quarterback played really well. Defensively, very disappointed in the first half. Very disappointed. I felt like they were getting pushed around, and I thought in the second half they did a much better job. But once again, you got to give credit. That's a good outfit that we can beat in a tough physical game. So best thing about 7 on the chance to win. Yes, sir.
Far right, Clay.
Coach, congrats. You had 2 rushing TDs today. Can you talk about the run by Hyde where he gets rocked, gathers himself, and then also if you would, the Roby hit, which our guys are calling more incidental than targeting. What was your take?
I thought it was below. Was it, you guys could see it, was it below the shoulder? Yeah. So, I mean, that's my question. I guess I got fined $30,000 one time for going after the official, so I'm not going to do that. Okay? But I'm curious to find out the rule on the replay officials. That's supposed to get all replay. So I'm gonna if that's not true, then I want an answer. We need an answer for that. Carlos played very well, and it was a wild play from what I heard and saw up on the big screen. So they're kind of feeding off each other right now. That offensive line and the Carlos side. Once again, that was a very good rush defense.
Front row left, Bill.
What did you see was the problem on defense? Was it simple getting pushed around your defense?
What did I say? Tape? I watched it. Did you say tape?
No, I said, you said they got pushed around. Was there anything
Yeah, I
that
just
you
saw.
saw?
I don't know. I'll let you know next week. I'm more of a yeller and screamer and let the defensive coaches make the adjustments. You know what? I'm going to point out a guy too. When you lose a Christian Bryant, I keep looking for that next guy, and I found him. I think it's number 10, Philly Brown. You know, the emotional guy that's in that locker room, the kickoff team. I mean, he was outstanding. And I think I'm saying Philly Brown, I want to walk across the street from him last year. You know, he was a guy that is an incredible leader. And I mean, I just looked at, don't let me down, because I mean, he was phenomenal today. And it's picking up the slack that Christian Bryant, because Christian's unique, and the people that devalue and don't understand it, never been in the locker room, never been in the home, that have that energy source. And so, but to get back to your question, defensively, I thought we've done such a good job defending the run. We didn't give it that many yards. We kept 100 and some yards. I thought it was worse than that, but it was headed that way in the first half.
Front row, Bob.
Braxton was talking about feeling healthy and running, and you could tell. And
It was tight with the ball too.
And Carlos obviously is running really hard and doing it. Is that the kind of complementary play that you need in your offense? And it looks like if you're going to get where you want to go, the offense is going to have to impress everybody with that kind of play.
Yeah, I mean, I think you throw in the fact that once again, I think we had more 2nd and 2, 2nd and 1, 2nd and 3s than we've had all year, and that's because we're dropping back on first down and kept throwing hitches and curls and flat routes, and that's what I want. That's what I'm used to when we were really good. So right now we're very balanced. I'd expect our Russian offense to be like that, and I'm even more impressed. 22 of 27, no turnovers in the pass game, and a lot of that was on first down. And you think about a couple misfires. Had a very good production throwing the ball.
Front row middle, Bill.
On the big play they did, were you, how distressed were you that the pursuit couldn't get to the big guy?
Very concerned. I mean, these 40 times that we're recruiting, then we're going to find out who's doing this these 40 times. I didn't really see the play. I was working on offense. I looked up and
Good boy to run that far.
Front row right.
I'm not get caught.
Like you mentioned, 22 to 27, Braxton's efficiency throwing the ball, but he had a lot of time. Your offensive line did a superb job in protection. Would you talk about that, please?
Yeah, we called all 5 of the guys up. I think Taylor Decker's coming of age. I feel good about him. I feel good about the line. And, you know, that's where winning football, certainly offensive football starts, and they're my favorite players on the team. Those five guys, that's where you start.
Back row left, Austin.
Urban on Wednesday, Braxton said that the last couple games he hadn't felt like his old self. Had you noticed any limited ability with him physically and compared to what he did today?
I just noticed practice, he's looked really good this past week. And we were +1 week, so we went 3 on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I can always tell he's feeling good when he's running the carry out fakes and those types of things. And he's becoming a much better practice player. I can see that correlates in production, so I can see it, he looks better, looks good, feels great.
Back